Hey guys, what's up? Hey, G for T. I'm going to share with you guys some information. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. It's only information that was given to me by people that said they were eyewitnesses. I was there. I spent a few hours talking to people, and I'm trying to piece this thing together from the information that was given to me. Hey guys, this is G for T, and this is the street corner that Kelly Thomas, that 37-year-old man with mental illness, was beat down, and he was pronounced dead 5 days later. A lot of people believed he was killed that night by 6 police officers, and they've been put on administrative leave.
Well, what happened was horrible, obviously, but what's making people mad now is that the chief and the mayor are being nonchalant about it. Like, most people who saw the picture have a pretty drastic reaction. They're appalled. But the chief of police and the mayor, they want to wait till the facts come out before they give a statement, but they're not showing any kind of concern or, like, you know, I'm surprised they're not sick to their stomach like everyone else is.
So guys, hey, this is G for T, and I just talked with the father of the victim, Ron Thomas, and he's doing interviews with CNN, NBC. The German news is all over this, guys. I mean, this is a national, international incident. He actually called it a hate crime on the homeless. So, you know, I mean, there's so many things being thrown around. They've already, I guess, thrown out a settlement to the family, and it was so low, and their comment was, the very controversial comment was that they said, well, he's not a rocket science.
They based it on his lifetime.
So they based it on his lifetime earnings. So guys, I mean, the FBI has now stepped in. They're investigating. This thing's going big time, and the video footage was from a cell phone camera and not very good at all. But if you look over here, there is a camera right up there. So that has a clear shot of the street where all this happened. There's the camera, and the shot is right there. So there's some evidence out there that needs to be brought out to the public.
Well, 2 of the council members are were past chief of police of the city. The current chief of police, he has, from what I understand, a history of other abuse against civilian cases.
So what you're saying is this could be a cover-up that's been going on for decades.
Right. Well, it's the Good Old Boys Club, and they're basically doing what police do, is that they take care of their own first.
Sorry, it looks like it's Bruce Whitaker from City Council.
Listen, Kelly was the sweetest, kindest-hearted man. I never saw any violence in him. He just wanted to get by. He liked being out. He had a lot of places. He had a lot of homes. I never thought of him as homeless. He kept himself clean, and we smoked cigarettes together. Those cops were here to protect us. This is my town, and they beat him to death. They beat him to death.
I saw a gentleman that hadn't paid his ticket on the train. 2 police officers walk in, and he was pretending like he was sleeping. That's why the conductor couldn't get his ticket. When he stood up, I saw him just drop down. They took that guy away in an ambulance. There was 2 tasers, wires coming out of his chest when they took him off the train. Put him in an ambulance and took him away. So it's scary around here at nighttime, the way that the cops patrol aggressively in 2s on their motorcycles. I was getting in my car once over there, getting ready to leave, and an officer came up to the side and said, "How are you doing this evening?" and pulled on my passenger door. My door was locked, but it scared me because I didn't know what was going on. When I watched the incident, it didn't surprise me. But when I saw those blows hitting him on the head by that one cop that came up later, that I couldn't understand. It was hard for me to comprehend what that officer was thinking.
So the FBI is out here questioning people, and they are getting involved. This is a very serious matter. Okay, hey guys, G for T, real quick. I've been talking with a couple people that have actually been witnesses, and I'm going to lay out some of the things that they've told me. You can kind of got one of the people here holding the camera. Come on, follow me. And what happened is, this guy, Kelly, was very peaceful. He was homeless, and what he did is, if you can shoot over there, he had dinner. He came through that tunnel, then he came over here, and apparently what he was looking for were cigarette butts. This guy just looked for cigarette butts. That's all he was really interested in, and food. apparently, we don't have confirmation, but if you can get a shot of that restaurant, the slide
bar?
The slide bar, apparently someone at that bar called the police, and to get them to come out here, this is all assumptions, guys, we don't know this for fact, but apparently to get the police out here, they said someone was breaking into cars, even though there are witnesses here that say he wasn't. So what happened is, right over there on that sidewalk, you kind of follow me, they went ahead and detained him, and then apparently they had him sitting like this, and Kelly is schizophrenic, so this was probably a big shock to him, all this activity, and he kind of went like this, and at that point they say fists flew, they dragged him over to the ground over here, and they had him here. They had him here. And apparently there's discrepancies between whether they hit him, they kicked him, they used flashlights, but they definitely tasered him. And there's witnesses that are saying they used the back end of the taser. That was a little black knob that they were using to injure him. And this is where things get kind of really eerie and scary. Is Cicinelli is the supervisor of the night shift, and he is a very scary individual from reports that I'm hearing from people. He has one eye missing. He was formerly with the LAPD. He came around from his police car and very surgically, this is what was told to me, surgically got down on one knee, took the taser, did this action, maybe a glancing blow. What was explained to me is he proceeded similar to what a construction worker would proceed with hammering in a hammer. It was very precision, very skillful, like he was trying to do damage in a certain part of the face. And this is what was explained to me by people that have actually given reports to the DA. He compared the supervisor, Cicinelli, to a character in Moby Dick that had a vengeance. And when he stood his ground on activities in the area, it just brought the fear of God into this guy that wanders the streets. So there's something weird happening here, but very scary indeed.